Hello everyone. The purpose of this video is to show you how to navigate the complexities of bringing in an outside sub into the building and allowing them to successfully sub for an absent teacher using both their Google Classroom and their Google Meet. The first thing that you're going to want to do to make this work is to ensure that all your teachers have added as a co-teacher a secretary or other designated staff person or people, so that when an outside sub picks up a job, that secretary or other staff person will simply go to their grid and classroom, and they'll go and find that absent teacher's classroom, and then they'll go to the people tab, and they're going to invite the sub using the sub's email address that they bring in. So I've created a test account that is not a Sierra Schools account. Then I'm going to invite them to this teacher's classroom. Then you'll see on this left side that I have that sub kind of test account. So I'm going to go to the Gmail for this sub teacher, and you'll notice that class invitation. Now, when I click on it here, it's not going to work as I think it should. I've tested this on a device that is not a school device and that has no Sierra Schools accounts logged into it, and that teacher or that sub teacher can simply click this join and they join right into that Google Classroom. However, because this is logged into a district account, it automatically defaults to that. So I'm just going to switch back to this Sierra sub account. And then I'm going to show you how the sub teacher could gain access to the Google Classroom if it was not allowing them to do so through their Gmail. They would go to join class after clicking on that email invite and simply type in the code. Once they're there and click join, you'll see that they have full access to that Google Classroom utilizing a personal account and not a Sierra Schools account. Once that Google Classroom has been given access to the sub, then we're going to go back to the secretary, and we're going to have that secretary provide access to the sub for the Google Meet that they'll be needing access to run the classroom for that day. That secretary or other person is simply going to click on the Google Meet to open it, and once opened, they're going to go join now to open up the Meet, and then they're going to add individuals or guests either here or here. When they add people, they can add outside accounts. And then send email, and I'll go back to our sub teacher on the left side of my screen here to their Gmail account, and you'll see that invite to the Meet. I'm going to click on Join Meet. And I'm going to make sure that we're on that outside Gmail account. It's trying to default me back to the Sierra CSD or Sierra Schools account. But now you'll notice that I am on an outside account. I will click Join Now, and that teacher or the secretary will be asked to admit that person in, and once they're admitted in, that sub will have access to the Meet where they can present their screen and monitor the classroom as needed. So again, these are the procedures. It seems a little bit complex at first. Once there's a few practice rounds for the secretary or other staff person to add a sub into the Classroom and Google Meet, it should go smoothly. Let me know if you can poke any holes in this and if we can make this better. Thanks all.